being more mature than the adults around you will genuinely drive you crazy, right? But this is how I've lived my whole life. Listen, I love my parents so much. They do so much for me, but they put me into these situations where it's like, brachacho, what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? And like, I don't, like, it's irritating. It is. I woke up today and my mother texted me. She was like, um, let me just give you all the context. So, I have a white Toyota, and every 5,000 miles it tells me to get a maintenance check. So when I get a maintenance check, they check my car, do an oil change, and all this and all that. But my mom was like, when I told her about the maintenance check that I've already supposed to have got, she was like, no, you can't get a maintenance check. I don't have the money for it right now because it's the summer and we spend a lot, so that's that. Like, it's the summer right now. I don't get the maintenance check. And it was like we had this whole argument about it. And it was like, Mom, I know my car. Like, I know I'm supposed to get this. I need to get this because my car is already driving weird. Fast forward basically a whole month now. I'm miles and miles over my car. She told me to leave it alone, so I left it alone, right? She texted me this morning. Wait, can I do messages while I'm recording? Is it still recording? Yeah, it is. So she's like, y'all, my mom is just like, and she's spamming me. And I have anxiety. I can't, this is the one thing that really gets to me is spamming when it's like, hey, let's calm our nervous systems down. Like, let's just take a deep breath and we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. You know, like, to my mother, everything is a life or death situation. And I can't live like that. I literally cannot live like that. She's like, she texts me, look, all these texts, I need to take your car. She needed to take my car today because she's having problems with her car. She literally just, y'all, my mom has the worst luck with cars. Like, she had a Volkswagen, broke down, and she has a Volvo now that keeps having tire problems. Literally just bought this Volvo probably like 3 to 5 months ago. So I feel bad about that on her behalf. But she's like, I need to take your car. Were you planning on leaving today? Having car trouble. And I also think we will have to take your car to Chattanooga tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to Chattanooga, to the Chattanooga airport to go to Germany to visit my family, right? She says, I think I'm jinxed. And then, right, she's like, you're 1,000 miles over for an oil change. We can't drive to Chattanooga. This engine will be done in another 500-ish miles. And I said, I tried to tell you, but you said to leave it alone, basically. And she said, did you not notice? And I was like, and she said, I said a maintenance check, no. An oil change, yes, always. Hold on, what did I say? I said, well, an oil change is a maintenance check for my car. Like, when I go to the Toyota Center, a maintenance check is them giving me an oil change. Like, I just don't know. And then my mom's like, I felt like we're talking past each other. I was trying to make sure that you understood what to ask for at the place. But you kept saying, I know my car, and I didn't understand. You just need an oil change, not a maintenance check. I say, okay. She's like, if you tell them that, they will do an oil change plus a lot of other stuff. I'm like, all right. Then she's like, I hope this engine isn't damaged. Please get oil changes. I'm sorry we had miscommunication, but you have to bring stuff like this to my attention. You can't replace an engine. It's thousands of dollars. I'm scared to drive. And this is my mom's way of victimizing herself. It is her way of victimizing herself. in situations where she has the upper hand, and by upper hand I mean financials. It's not always going to be like this though. And I said, responding to her text saying, but you have to bring stuff like this to my attention, I said, I did. And she says, yes, but keep bringing it up. And just go get an oil change. Just ask for that. No maintenance check. Just oil change. Ask for that. And I asked, can you please stop spamming? This is the part, what I'm about to read, where I'm talking about emotional maturity and emotional intelligence. Now, I know that I am not 100% healed, but I'm on that road. I'm on that road. And I know by the time that I hit my 20s, I will be healed and have a healed nervous system. I know that. I know that for sure. I said, can you please stop spamming? She's like, Audrey, watch it. I'm not in the mood. I'm trying to be nice. In response, I say, I'm sorry. It's anxiety inducing, and I know I pushed getting anything done to my car. I will go tomorrow morning and get one. She's like, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. It's literally like I have to walk on eggshells around my parents. And I know that this is a trait that I've learned from them, but I'm working on it. But they're okay with just being like this. Literally okay with just being like this. And my stepfather, this is a whole nother situation. My stepfather is emotionally abusive. I grew up with him being an absolute bitch towards me. And I'm trying not to get emotional. It really has taken an effect on me, because I'm the type of person, and I have to cut this out, where I think about the what ifs of a situation, and I'm like, what if my stepfather just was not in my life? And I just had my biological dad in Germany, we talk like 5 times a year. And I see him like 2 times a year. Like, what would that be like? Or what if my stepfather didn't have anger issues and I could actually go to him for stuff without him getting mad at me? Like, I gotta remind myself to smile, because I will genuinely let this ruin my fucking day. Like, my parents are just, I love them so much though, but the manipulation, the narcissism, and just gaslighting and unhealthy stuff that goes on between or in our family, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not. It's literally not okay. Like, I love my mom though. I love my mom. She does so much for me. But the second that we get into an argument, she's like, this is my car. This is my house. I do all this stuff for you, so you have to just do this for me. And this is this, and this is that. It's overwhelming. And it's wrong. Baby, I'm your daughter. I'm your child. Like, what do you like? It's just crazy. And the thing is, when I'm famous, when I am known, I know that my mom and I will be on a healthier track. But it's just like, I feel like even this goes with my mom too. And the video that I posted yesterday was talking about this. I get used by literally everyone. Or people play me. And my mom plays me. And my stepdad plays me. And me growing up like that has made me play myself and be fake to myself. And I just, like, I'm learning and growing from it, but the environment that I'm in right now is just, it's not for me. And I'm so happy I'm going to Germany for these next 2 weeks, because I don't think I would be able to mentally take another 2 weeks in this household, because it's too much. I'm the type of person that believes your physical environment is a reflection of your mental environment. And I don't want people to watch this and be like, her family's a mess, and But it's just like our house is like holds so much negative energy because we have so much shit in our house that we don't need, that it's absolutely wild. Another example, this is my room. I've had my room renovated. I have gone through a lot with my room, but for so long, and it's still like this in ways, I didn't have my closet. My mom had her stuff in my closet. Her stuff is in my drawers, and then her stuff is in the bottom of my bed. The only thing, or not only, because I got a room renovation and I have my room to myself, but her stuff is still in the drawers. I only have one drawer to myself, and I have one out of the 4 drawers under my bed to myself. I have my closet to myself now, which is absolutely great. I finally don't have to squeeze clothes into my drawers and like make space for things that I should already have the space for. But to me, it's just like, wow. This is supposed to be my room, and yet there's still spaces in it and parts of it that have my mom in it. And this is why I'm so ready to move to LSU, because it's like, it has always been like this for me, and I've felt this way since I was a freshman in high school. Like, I don't like having other people's stuff in my room because everything is spiritual to me. Literally everything. Like, or everything has a meaning. Everything has a meaning. And it's like, when you know that the physical represents the mental and the emotional, you understand that you cannot play about the things that you keep around you. But here's the thing, I've had no choice but to keep these things around me. And it's tiring. It is so tiring. Like, I love my mom, but I need constant breaks from her, because even her positivity is masked in negativity. Like, I can't, like, y'all. I don't. But I want to talk about the positives of my mom. My mom spent basically all of her Sky Miles to get me on this trip to Germany. And then, like, an extra, like, $200. My mom bought me a car. I'm on my second car. My mom drove me to school 40 minutes away every single day for 2 years. And that had a huge effect on her. My mom has spent so much money on my dorm shopping. My mom is an amazing woman. She's an amazing woman. She's intelligent too. My mom is clever. She's clever. She reads. She has books on books on books on books. She's very well educated of the things that I talk about in my, like, reading the feminist theory works. Like, she's highly educated in social or societal issues and the news and politics and literature. She is an amazing person. And I just have to say again, like, she's educated. She is educated. Like, she's educated. I aspire to have my mom's education and more. Like, her nickname in the family is the Forever Scholar, because she's always going to go back to school. She's always going to learn more. Literally the other week, she told me, she's like, I'm going to go to law school. And I'm like, that's great. That's absolutely great. Like, my mom knows herself. She knows herself. There are just times, a lot of times, where she just, where she just comes across as, like, emotionally immature. But I don't even think it's that. My mom's nervous system is just absolutely broken down. Like, but I get it. She's gone through so much, like, as a child. Like, it's like being able to think in different perspectives is both a gift and a curse, because I wish I could be selfish enough to just feel how I feel without feeling for other people, even when they do me wrong. But I literally can't. But it's still annoying. Like, how can I deal with these situations in a way that y'all as parents are supposed to be dealing with? I don't even know if that made sense. It made sense to me, though. But, like, it's always been like this. Like, there's only one friend. This is actually Taylor. And we have our problems, like I discussed in the last video. But there's only one other person that I can talk to that has the same emotional, religious, spiritual, educational views as me. And she's like in the same situation with her mom and her father. So it's just like, and her stepfather, I guess. So I just, like, it takes a lot of shit to get to the place that I guess Taylor and I are at. And mind you, we're 17, 18, 19. Like, it's just hard. Because I've had so many, like, adults that I view as, like, friends talk to me, and they're like, you're a very mature person for your age. You're very wise. I had one of my teachers call me Plithy or Plythy. Hey, Alexa, how do you pronounce Plithy?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Hey, Alexa, what does Plithy mean? She's gonna correct me.
The name Clinton means town on a hill. Did that answer your question?
No.
Thanks for your feedback.
I think Alexa's just kind of getting slower and slower. Because I ask her the definitions for things and she'll be like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help with that. But now I gotta search it up. Now I have to search it up. Because, like, quick intermission, y'all. How do you say that? Pithy. Pithy. Y'all, I'm saying the whole word wrong. I don't know. Pithy. I don't know if that was the word that he used. But, like, back to the main point, y'all. Sorry for the little not the dumb moment, but, like, the little intermission. But, like, I've had so many encounters with folks that are older than me by years and years and years. And they'll be like, It's took me a lot to get to the point where you're at, Audrey. Like, you understand things that not a lot of people understand at your age. And I agree with that. I've had no choice. I grew up having to walk around eggshells with my parents to the point where I just overanalyze everything. This is me. I have to analyze things so that I could understand them. But analyze them to the point where it's like a detailed analyzation. Like, I don't know, y'all. Dealing with, like, it's just a lot. And I feel like this is a very vulnerable video for me. And I don't want y'all to be like, or think of my life in such a negative way when it's not. I just go through negative things. And it's like, I love my family so much. And my family loves me, and I feel the love. Everybody has their pros and their cons. Every family has their pros and their cons. And this is just me saying that. This is just me talking about the cons. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, you have family problems and you've always dealt with the family problems. I mean I have, but I also have a family that makes sure I'm well taken care of. Y'all, I've gone to 3 places this summer. I went to Hawaii as a graduation trip. Thank you to my grandmother, my oma. I went to Florida for the 4th of July. Thank you to my mother for making sure that the family gets out and has a great 4th of July. And I'm going to Germany to see my family. Like, I'm blessed. I am a blessed woman. I have a family that makes sure I'm taken care of. But we still go through our own things. And I know you deal with that too. So it's like, I just want us to relate on that and like vibrate on the same frequency when it comes to family stuff, because everybody deals with family stuff. Literally everyone. This YouTube channel is literally my video diary. I just need something. I need something. Because journaling helps. But the way that I want to stay consistent with journaling is like every single day. But the way that I journal is every other day. And this is just one of those things where it's like, okay, I know myself in this area, but I want to be more, you know? But y'all, I want to end it off with a question. Or really just like the last video, like, how do y'all deal with being in an environment that you know is not good for you? When you have no choice but to stay in it for a certain time frame, you know? Like, I have 3 more weeks until I move out. 3 more weeks. And I'm like, in this weird spot. I'm in this weird spot. Like, I'm in between high school and college. I'm in, like, I'm not going to say, I'm going to say this, but I feel like you're really not, you're an adult when your frontal lobe develops, and that's when you're 21. But I'm ending off like my childhood and entering the beginning stages of adulthood. I'm packing my stuff to move out, but I'm not moved out. Like, I'm just in between. I'm just in between. Like, this is me. This is me. Like, but I love it. I love it so much because it gives me the chance to see things for what they truly are. And I just like, y'all, update though. Hold on. My last video where I was talking about, I need to call that something. My life. I'm going to call that my life. I'm going to have a playlist for my educational videos and my life videos. In the last my life video, I was talking about friends. You know how I was like, I text all those things in our group chat and didn't get and like all this. I still haven't gotten a response. This is rubbing me the wrong way. Literally it's rubbing me the wrong way. Like, that's just, wow. Oh. Sorry, I just got an email from LSU. I'm like, that caught my attention real quick. But, like, still no response. This is why, you see, like, I'm in this stage where it's like, I know the friends that I have now are great, but they're not my people. And I know that I'm going to meet my people at LSU. And later on in life and through my experiences at university. Like, I know this. And I'm in this in-between waiting stage. And this is why I'm so happy that my mother was fortunate enough to get me a flight or on a trip to Germany, that I'm like, I feel like vacations are like portals for me, y'all. Like, whenever I go on a vacation, I have this huge revelation. Woo, y'all, tripping on my words. Hawaii, y'all. I could live in Hawaii, and I'm not saying this to be some type of tourist that's like, I could live in Hawaii, it's so beautiful. No, I could live in Hawaii because the spiritual and religious energy that Hawaii holds is out of this world. Out of this world. Literally out of this world. My Oma and I were on a trip. We're on a ATV ride, ATV tour of these mountains. I gotta find it. Y'all, there was, what is it called? Okay, so look, I don't know how to pronounce that, right? But Kava, I don't know. We were somewhere around there. And there was this moment where I just felt so blessed in the presence of the land that I started crying. And I could start crying again now because it was such a divine moment, y'all. And like, it was such a divine moment. Mittens wants his spotlight. And I'm like, this land is like highly spiritual, and I love it so much. I love this feeling so much. And as that moment passed, the guy was like pointing to the top of this mountain and was like, that no one can go. Oh. No one can go onto the top of that mountain because of its spiritual and traditional and cultural significance. And at that moment, I was like, holy crap. Like, okay, it's getting a lot, Mittens. It's getting a lot. I'm sorry, y'all. He's very pushy. But, like, and the thing is, when I went to Hawaii as well, I felt so connected to my career and my life purpose that it was a moment that I just, wow. Like, it was great. I have strayed so far from the plot of this video, but I really try and stay positive. Like, I feel like if I just always talk about like the downside or the negatives that my parents bring and not the positives that they bring and the positives of my life, I'm just going to absolutely crumble. Like I said in my last life video, like, a negative mindset does not create a positive life. Like, you can't be happy when all you think is negative. Like, y'all. Yeah. Wait, I was gonna end this video off with a question, and I had that question, but I guess, okay, Mittens. Just sit down, babes. Like, I gotta, like, force him to sit down and take a seat, because it's like, bro, Chacho, you're doing a lot. What? I guess I want to do, like, a self-help thing. What is... I don't know. I'm being put on the spot right now by myself. What is one negative thing that you think that reflects your childhood, and what can you do, or what are some affirmations that you can say to alter that negative thought? What can you do what is one thing that you can do that can change a negative thought or a negative mindset into a positive thought and a positive lifestyle? I could help you with that. Have grace for yourself. Understand that you're a human and that you've gone through a lot. Like, literally a lot. Like, gone through so much. Okay? Take that into account. But also take into account that we should be growing and evolving. Actually, that's what humans basically do. We evolve. And when we deny that, or when we don't recognize that, we lose ourselves. What are you doing? We lose ourselves in our thoughts. So, yeah, just take that as what it is. Like, live a good life, y'all. And bad things happen, but you can't become that bad thing. Like, I'm going through this stuff with my mother, but she would go to the moon and back for me. She would. She literally would. And I feel like one day she may see this and she may be like, I don't like this video because it's talking about me. But it's like, it's just my experiences. But it's like she understands that I love her. I do. We go through our hard times, you know? And everyone goes through their hard times. Oh my gosh. I'm allergic to cat saliva. I gotta end this video. I'm allergic to cat saliva, and Mittens likes to drool. And my chin is starting to itch because he was just rubbing on my chin. But, y'all, just be positive. And if you struggle with, like, being negative, I'd say the first thing about living a positive life is noticing the negativity. Just notice it. Notice it. You don't have to do anything about it until you notice how much negativity you think into your life, you know? Like, just notice and observe and analyze.